I think the RT100 will take a spot in the top 10 greatest play bikes of all time. Auto lube injection. Robust is an understatement for these late model air-cooled Yamaha 2-strokes. Small bore. Lower compression than the motocross models. That means it'll run forever on whatever's in the tank. It's not really going to matter. They're excellent for doing wheelies too. Good for big kids or little kids. Maybe an excellent Christmas present. I'll let Senior take it from there.
That was a spear throw. What's up, guys? Check this out. Absolute time capsule. If you look up time capsule in the dictionary, there'll be a picture of this motorcycle. This is a 1990 Yamaha RT100. It is in absolutely showroom, brand new condition. It was part of a private collection out of Wilmington, Delaware. One of our clients, Gilbert, has some medical issues and wanted to sell off some of his pristine pieces, so this is part of the collection. I'm going to use the words of Ronnie, one of our lead detailers. He said this is the nicest original factory paint he's seen on a dirt bike from this era. This is a 30-year-old dirt bike. Look at the frame rails on this thing. The bottom of the frame rails, I mean, I always tell you guys, check the bottom of the frame first. It's absolutely pristine. This thing's never been off-road, only ridden on the streets in cul-de-sac where Gilbert was. Now, Gilbert says this is an NOS bike. NOS stands for New Old Stock. That means it was never started until recently. He purchased it from an auction, and it was in brand new condition. There is a little bit of scratches on the decals from shipping and from just shelf wear, but you can see there's no wear on the seat. There's no wear on the graphics. The bike is in absolutely pristine condition. There's no evidence of it ever being dropped. I just went through the service department. Jeff Castine dropped the gas, flushed the tank, put new VP110 in it, cleaned the air filter, took the carb off, jetted it. The pilot jet comes really, really rich on these, so he leaned it out so it revs out a lot better. Went through the changed the gear lube, put a brand new gold chain on it. The original chain was a little rusty, crusty from sitting in the garage. Not really rusty as much as it was crusty, but just a beautiful piece. Look at the handlebars on it. There's no scratches on the bars. It's got a brand new set of handlebar grips on here. The levers appear to be in brand new condition. You can see the 30-year-old forks are in brand new condition, as are the fork lowers. So I would estimate total mileage on this bike somewhere around between 10 and 20 miles. It's a brand new motorcycle. So if you look, there's a couple of other RT100s. Google Kaplan Cycles or Kaplan America RT100. You'll see the other ones I've had in here look like complete piles of shit compared to this. Seats all, seats torn up and plastics are all yellowed. And this was in Gilbert's living room. He kept this in his house, and it's absolutely stunning. We put a gold chain on it because it plays nicely with the red and white paint job, and it just is absolutely pristine, folks. Other than the couple of scratches on the graphics right here, which is you could replace this graphics. It's a vinyl graphic, and this one little one on the tank here, that's about as close to brand new as you'll find a bike that's not in the crate. Junior, is there anything you'd like to add about this classic Yamaha?
Yeah, I mean, this motor has a strong resemblance with the earlier Yamaha Enduros. The LT100 model was produced, I think the first year was 70. Don't quote me on that, but they made the AT 125 in 69, and they didn't really change much. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it was in production for 20 years up until this point, and while the competition models went to liquid cooling, it was complicated and had components that would break on them and water pumps that would need to be resealed. And hey man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The old air-cooled, low maintenance play bike motor, low compression, ride it all day, fill a tank up, ride it again.
Look at the bottom of the seat right here, and look at the frame rails in the oil tank. It looks like it just came out of the box yesterday. It's a toolless seat removal. It is oil injected, and you can see this is the same type of oil injection system they had on the Yamaha GT80, the bike I had when I was a kid in '73. And these are just absolutely bulletproof. You can run the wheels off of this thing. It may be 30 years old, but you take care of this, it'll absolutely last you another 30 years. Because I know guys that have these that have been ridden for 30 years that still run. And this one's been sitting in a crate. So absolutely one of the most bulletproof motors Yamaha ever made. Just make sure there's oil in the tank. And they're super fuel efficient. You'll get over 50 miles of the gallon, probably closer to 60, 65. Depending on how you ride it. So it's basically, I always just say, it's like free entertainment for your kids because they're bulletproof. They never require any labor other than cleaning the air filter. Just put fresh gas in it and keep oil in the tank, air in the tires, and every once in a while lube the chain. That's about it. Take care of it, it'll last forever. This one, guys, this one's almost too nice to ride. From this side right here, we didn't put any touch-up paint on the graphics. We could have used a little bit of touch-up paint to paint that in, but I didn't want to mess with it. It was too original. So this is the way it came right out of the box. It's 100% perfect mechanical condition. Cosmetically, it's got a couple tiny little scratches I pointed out several times. The tires look to be in brand new condition. Just a beautiful piece, folks. I'm 99.999% sure these are the original Changshin tires on here. And they have 100% tread left on them. Still have the nubs on the front one. So I've been riding around the driveway here, so the rear tire still looks mint. But it was too nice to take it off road. This thing rips. I'm 240 pounds with my gear on, and it rides wheelies first, second, third gear. So plenty of power. It's amazing how much torque these two strokes have. So leave in the comments, if you had one of these, what was your experience with it? I'm sure it's going to be similar to mine. Let us know what your thoughts are. Hey, man, any kid, even a big kid like me, would love to have this under the tree, man. Absolute pristine.
Hey, man, I'd love to have that thing under the tree, man.
Yeah. Something to be said about it being original. This is not restored. This isn't one. This is not like you bought one for $800 and did a frame up on it. This is a pristine, original motorcycle. Kaplan America approved. You will not find a nicer one anywhere on the planet, I promise you. This is the best one right here. I've never seen a nicer one, not since 1990, 30 years ago. This is a 30-year-old trail bike, and it's brand new. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.
I bet if you took the oil pump out, it would look exactly like the early models. One of our 50-year veteran mechanics, Mark Olson, used to say you can't actually break these oil pumps. They don't break. He's never seen one break. Can't be broken, boys. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm going to post this video right up. Thanks for watching thus far. Everyone have a great weekend. Ship this thing anywhere in the States. You know the drill. Message your zip for a quote. Hit us up on eBay. Link in the description.
This thing runs like a YZ100, not an RT100. This thing rips. The lineage is similar to the two-stroke motocross race bikes, and this one was detuned a little bit to last longer, but just got it running like a YZ. This thing's amazing.
It's tight. It has no hours on it.
It's brand new. You won't. The last ones I rode were total piles of junk compared to this, but even those were a lot of fun. You just don't. The reason you don't find these in this kind of shape because they're so much fun. The kids ride the wheels off of them. The only time you find one is when you find a 65-year-old guy like Gilbert who just wanted to look at it. He was in his living room along with his Rickman CR900. And his,
I'd be all right with just looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, this would look great under the tree. That's for damn sure, folks.
That's what we said about my CR500, and now it's a Roach. Just kidding. Well, it has some hours on it.
Look at the handlebars on this thing, man. Just beautiful. Getting idling shots?
That's a nice view. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? You just crunched. Did you break the bike?
No, I almost broke my wrist though.
Oh my God, why would you do that?
That door is older than you are, man. I took it on the wrist. I'm okay. I got titanium in there.
You didn't break the bike?
No, it landed on my wrist right here. I got titanium, and I got 5 pins and 6 screws in that wrist. That ain't, my doctor said it'll never break again in that spot. It's got a titanium plate. I'm gonna go get the XR100 and I'm gonna have a little drag race.
Good Lord. He almost crunched that front fender. I would have killed him. Have a good weekend, guys.